Alright, enough waiting, let's get into it. The new Hidden Treasures of Area Zero DLC, Teal Mask and Indigo Disc, are arriving later this year.
Yes! Yes!
So part 1 will take place in a new area not in Paldea called Kitakami, home to 4 particular Pokemon, the first 3 being Okidogi, Munkidori, and Pheasantibity. Now, we don't know anything about their typings yet, but inspiration-wise, we do know all these new Pokemon come from the story of Momotaro, the Peach Boy who teamed up with a dog, a monkey, and a pheasant to go fight some Oni or Japanese ogres on an island. And speaking of Oni, look who our 4th legendary is, Ogerpon. Now, unlike the other 3, you have a hint to its type with the little sprouts coming out of its feet, indicating grass. And if you look at the head of this Pokemon, you'll notice some wear and tear on its face. That's because it's not its face, it's a mask.
Okay.
No, not that kind of mask. Actually, that mask is in reference to a very particular Oni in Japanese mythology, Shutendoji.
Who?
Shutendoji was once a troublemaking orphan from a small village, who would go out late at night to drink with the less than disciplined monks of the temple. One day, he comes across an Oni mask and pranks everyone in town, until he realizes he can't take the mask off, and by the end of the day, becomes a real Oni. So with the little information we have to go on right now, and with the previous DLC in mind, here's how I see the story of part 1 going. You arrive at Kitakami for a school trip, only to realize they have trouble setting up because of 4 particular Pokemon. And you'll be tasked with catching this new trio first before finally facing off against Ogerpon. Now, with that little theory out of the way, let's move on to part 2. The Indigo Disc will see you become a transfer student at Blueberry Academy, a newer, more tech-based school with an emphasis on battle. And it's here that we'll finally be able to catch the long-awaited 3rd legendary, Terapagos. Now, because of his sea turtle-like appearance and legendary status, it'd be easy to classify this Pokemon as a water or dragon type. But because this Pokemon is the origin of terrestrializing, which is this generation's newest gimmick, and because all the type symbols are on the shell, I would say this Pokemon is normal type, but with something very special happening when it terrestrializes. But with all that said, where is this super awesome 3rd legendary and why isn't it in the Great Crater? Well, as for the how and why it was moved are still up for debate. Many fans theorize that Blueberry Academy itself is housed on top of this new Pokemon. And while that'll be a pretty good twist, I feel like that wouldn't work for several gameplay reasons I'll now display on screen. Got that? Good, because that's all the time we have for analysis today. Yeah, I'm not sure what took so long either. But let me know what you think of the DLC down below, and as usual, like and subscribe.